3 years ago, when you were on the bus after the All-Ireland final, you kind of made a bit of a speech about how you didn't want lads to change, or after winning All-Ireland you didn't want guys to change. How satisfying is it to be where you are now, having won the league in 19, won Munster in 19, won the All-Ireland last year, won everything last year, and to be still going strong, like, because winning All-Irelands can change a team and can change a lot, fellas.
Well, it's obviously very satisfying to win the final. But it's no good being in the final unless you perform it. And I know what that's like. So, of course, boys have been through a lot over the last few years. But as much as there's been successes there that would, give them that experience. In their own lives, they've had all the normal challenges. And the last couple of years have been particularly challenging because certain members of the group have lost family members and friends, and all those grounding experiences and tragedies and stuff that is real and above and beyond hurling, above and beyond sport, and regardless of the success that you might experience in sport. So we're all acutely aware of the fact that it's just a very privileged place for us to be as a group together, and that we need to be very cognizant of the fact that it's a privilege, it's an honour, it's something to be treasured, and not something for us to feel like that it has made any difference to us, other than that this is what we do. We play sport, we play hurling, and we enjoy it. So I think humility is a big factor in our group, and I would hope that that's something that can be seen in the way they play. They're very united, and they play for each other, they play for the group, they play for the jersey, and not for themselves.
I know last year, John, you talked about the importance of sport and the lift. Even Micheál Martin mentioned the lift for the nation. When you look at the weekend, like Kelly Harrington and all that, and even for your own county supporters, do you get a sense again of the importance of sport? And did you get a chance, have you tuned into any of the Olympics and watched any of what's been going on?
I woke up to the Olympics every morning for the last 3 weeks. My two girls had the Olympics on. Aoife, she's 8 now, so the last Olympics she was 3, so she didn't obviously remember the Olympics. She said, "Why didn't you tell me about the Olympics?" I said, "Sure, there was nothing on." So, she loves it, and Ruth loves it, and every morning it's on till lunchtime, and again in the evening time, and we talk about it a lot, and they've got to know the likes of Natalia Coyle and Kelly Harrington and all the athletes, with all the sports as well, and they're fascinated by all the sports. And I'm sure every child in the country is in the same boat. So it's been brilliant.
Did you set your alarm clock on Sunday morning, or did you?
I didn't.
You had a busy Saturday.
I didn't know, because I had a fairly busy Saturday. I wasn't much long after now, mind you, but I was going back up to Dublin again. But no, I might our girls went down to Kelly Harrington, down to her house.
Did they?
On the way down to the match on Saturday, got their photograph taken there. So they're fans as well, and they look up to athletes like that and dream of what might be someday for them. But it's fantastic. It's brilliant, and it's great for Dublin as well. Dublin had a really tough time with COVID as well. So it's great for every community. Has an opportunity to have sports people do something that lifts the spirits, and it's their turn this time around, so it's great. It's fantastic.
John, much easier is this time of the year for you when there's no school? Because I presume it's fairly demanding up until leaving certain junior sorts of roles.
It's great up until next Thursday when I go back to work. So we have to try and get the place ready now to get all these students back in. Sure, that's fine. We've had the summer to enjoy the hurling and have the freedom to go to training in the evenings and not be under pressure. But we're probably nearly ready to go back to school now as well, because we've been off for the last 4 or 5 weeks. So I'm happy to go back. Happy to go back and get going.
John, would you be a small bit worried that Cork are a bit of a bogey team for Limerick in the past?
Of being a bogey team, I just don't buy into that at all. It's all these matches are all on today. You know, we all have our parameters around what we're chasing, and in terms of our performance, we'll go after that the same as we always have done. We'll stick to our routine, we'll prepare well, we'll prepare hard, and we'll try and bring the best performance that we can bring to the pitch on the 22nd, and hope that it's good enough on the day.